Hi everyone, this is Leonor from Leonor Reacts. I know I'm starting this differently since I'm getting ready. You know, I love decorating for every season, so you're gonna see this in Thanksgiving theme, and then on Christmas when it's Christmas time. So hello everyone, I'm very thankful you are here with me another Saturday. You listen in the background. My granddaughter is watching TV. It's probably like 10 in the morning today. But this video, I always make them on Saturdays for us to indulge. For Sundays to start our week coming up, that it will be Monday, and have a good start differently. So welcome. And I'm here. And yes, I prep a little bit. Not everything comes out accordingly. But we all have our different ways. You're gonna hear my children also in the background, and I'm very thankful, very, very thankful. The wonders of everyone's unique ways of starting their channels is just awesome, and I don't think any of us prepare for how our days are gonna be, or videos, or etc. And that's the magic of it. Some of us, I prepare because I'm like, okay, this is how I want it, but it's okay how it will end up, because at the end of the day I ask in prayer to just give the right message for the week coming up, and that's all I care. So you're gonna see this theme in the background. This was from last year deco, and like this year this tree is different. Got the witch hat and her feet just in there, and this right here to cover the lamp, that was from Dandy's Wild Jewels and Treasures. You could find her here in the YouTube community of resellers. She has wonderful, she has different types of jewelry, household items, vintage, you name it, she has them. And I'm gonna say thank you all for being here in Leonor Reacts. And today we're gonna have something very special that my daughter and I was talking about. Every time I come up with any of the topics that has to do with the gospel or the Bible, it has to do with anything that goes on with me or my family that I'm with during the week, which is constantly, it's my grandchildren, of course, as you know, and my oldest, and all my kids. We're all very involved in each other's life. Thank goodness for that, because as a parent, we pray so much for a lot of things to go as best and as good as it could be. A lot of things is out of our hands, but on a daily basis we have to advocate for our children, and I can't express that enough. Please make sure for you to sit down with your children, and always, no matter how tiny they are, ask them, how was your day? Yes, you're tired because of work or whatever, but please take that time and make sure to hear everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the other side and your side, so everything can come and everybody feels safe. That's the word, around others, whether there's outsiders, teacher, or known, you never know. So please just try to have that communication with your kids. And I was talking to my daughter, and I said, I watch a lot of different resellers, and I share on my YouTube channel, and as she knows, my kids, they're all here in my channel, and they're also part of my subscriber list. So I kind of even my niece and my cousin and others, even my husband belongs to my subscriber list. Give me a minute. I'm back. It just happened that I had to take my son somewhere, and God's plan is perfect. That's all I gotta say. So we were talking that all my family are in my subscriber list, and I love it because they know that what I'm saying is the truth of everything that happens to us, and that I talk over here. Why should I lie? So with that being said, thank you for being part of Leonor Reacts. As you know, this is what I'm always looking down. I have a bunch of different topics that I speak to all of you on a weekly basis. Like I said, on Saturdays is to continue my week, you and your week, and praying that we all doing fine. And let me lower Alexa for a minute. So I'm back. So I had a pause, and I was talking about that all my family members are here in my channel. They're all my subscribers too, in my subscriber list too. And so we also, me and my daughter, was talking about, besides the resellers, and that I respect each one of them and their opinion and who they are, and I respect that it's reselling time, you know, when it comes to them, and things as being kept respectful and joyful and cheerful, and we have all types of resellers, and it's awesome. It's awesome to share, you know, even though we don't know each other's like physically, but you know, through YouTube channels, we are able to interact through chats, and I see all of you, all your comments, all your respectful comments, and when we giggle, you know, when we laugh together of things that I respectfully said, like, man, I just enjoy it. So Gina Glass, I love you, girl. She's just wonderful. Wendy Wolf Walker, I respect her so much. I love her seriousness, and when she smiles and she laughs, I'm like, she's laughing. Like it makes me, you know, happy to see her happy, and her kitty, like, he's awesome, Honey Bun, and everyone that interacts there knows that she is very serious person, but it's fun. It's fun just being in her channel. And Melly Jerry Box, I love sharing with Melly. I love her bold, and you know, she's very bold. She will tell you how it is too, and but deep inside, she's a very, very caring person, very respectful person. Like, she knows who she is, and she don't have to put it out there, you know. Everyone loves Melly. We respect Melly and everyone in the YouTube community. And I had put this in my papers. And, you know, because I think about everyone, you know, and let me tell you, we see, I mean, us behind the chats, you know, the resellers are busy selling, but in the meanwhile, us, the buyers or subscribers, we here watching every detail in those chats, and you know even what's going on within the chats, and that's why it's very important. In my channel, I try to keep it as positive, and this channel is about sharing my week, my family, what we had endured during that week, and how the gospel I research, and I'll be like, boom, there it is, kind of thing. You know, it does confirms a lot of things. It has everything. The scriptures has everything. So as I always say, make it part of your, if you'd like to read, out of the list of your books. And talking about books, you guys know that Leslie has an ebook in Amazon. You could go to her channel and watch her videos and her talking about it, or if you are in her Facebook, you will also see it. And so I was saying, Wendy, thank you. I love your straightforward personality. I just love it, and I'm glad that, you know, behind that seriousness, like I always say, you smile. Thank you. And look what I'm wearing today. Again, I constantly wear, for some reason, this Angel Skin Coral bracelet given to me as a gift that I won in her channel. You guys can watch Wendy Wolf Walker, and she's a reseller. She also makes jewelry, awesome jewelry. I'm gonna own very soon, hopefully next month, one of her pieces. And I'm sure I am. I'm gonna purchase one of her pieces. And just like Jen B makes her jewelry, she also makes jewelry. Kirsten, we saw also, she makes even sculptures. Like, everyone is amazing within the community. And there's a lot of wonderful people, you know, and we see a little bit of everything within the resellers community. And we have Borderroll channels, and I'm gonna have those links in the community post, but with a video, so you all could see the channels. Link in the first comment in my first community post for this week. And I would like for you, if you want to see something different, they also reseller crafters. You're gonna find a different resellers and wonderful ladies and gentlemen within here. We have Brian Lloyd. He's also he also has a channel. And like I said, you know, just I love the peaceful, when it comes to Melly, her professional and peaceful ways sometimes, just, you know, and Wendy's and everyone, Dawn's channel. She's also a reseller here. And Johnny, most of you know who Johnny is. And but I'm also gonna share him and the two old guys. And I am very happy and glad that I had passed through their pages. So I'm sharing the resellers for a reason, is because I share within the gospel that I'm going to share, and it's very important. Like this one, we're going to love it. I want to share also that I also purchase here and there, maybe not majors, purchases like that. Here and sometimes I would, but not quite. But you know, they have all types of different jewelry and beautiful items that you could purchase through the page. Or they are like Cindy and Anitra, Mama Juju. She's awesome. That's more later, like for adults, you know, but you're gonna laugh. It's not, you know, it's fun. It's fun kind of adult channel, and seeing her with her crafting and how nice is beautiful. She makes journals, and there's others that make books and everything in here. We have look at this one. I'm gonna show you. This is from Designs Laura. Okay, and look at these. It's just wonderful. You know, this is a sun catcher instead of a dream catcher. This is a sun catcher, and it's just beautiful. I don't know if you guys saw that because it's reflecting the other side of the house, I think. Yeah, not really. But anyway, she makes all types of different designs with her art, you know, and it's awesome. And this is a sun catcher, and it's just stunning. And there it is, the detail in it. So you see, we have wonderful artists also within the community, and I'm sure you all know that by now. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for each one of them that had made me part of their channels. From Bruce and Dennis is this wonderful pearl necklace. Anything that's pearls. This is from Jen Gems, and you guys know that Jen Gems is on Tuesdays 1 p.m. Central Time, and on Sundays at 3 p.m. Central Time, making it 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is wonderful. You guys have seen it before. This is from Melly Jewelry Box. This has been with me for a while. This one, I'm not sure who's this one's from, but it's from one of the resellers too. This one is from also Bruce and Dennis. It's the set actually for the necklace, and that clasp is very different. The way it closes, it goes like it's not the regular clasp. So I had purchased it probably like a couple of months ago. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it was a set. I yet have to find the earrings for those, but I put gems, pearl earrings. I think pearls are, no matter what type of pearls, even glass pearls, they're all beautiful. But these are pearls. And you know, I love all types of jewelry, not only one specific one, because I wear all types of different ones. And I have learned that through these communities of resellers, even though in my own personal channels and in the past I have been you know, I used to sell too and have the like boutiques and stuff like that. So we had different types of. So we are going to be speaking about what I share with my daughter when it comes to the gas. And that is, have you ever researched the verses by your birthday? Yes. I'm going to use this time an example of 611. The verse that has 611 in it. And but before I continue, Rebecca Cotton, she's also a reseller. And the more intuitive me is Elizabeth, and that's for more divine viewers and any viewers that wants to go there, and Desiree also. If you love just to be you know, in a different environment in the universe, and just that you know, that different of us is our unique ways. It's perfectly like awesome and cool just to be different, and we come together perfectly well as one. So we also have T Said is also a reseller. You could go to that channel. And Amy, hello, my jewelry friends. She makes different contents of different jewelry that she purchases, whether it is in thrifting, because I love thrifting too, and what she combines them with the outfit of the day. And it's these content creators and resellers channels. They are awesome. You know, there's so much you could have fun and just go wander and just go watch. So with that being said, I'm very thankful for all of you, and I'm very thankful that you are here in my channel. This is Leona Reacts. Please, if you haven't, I invite you to please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, share with your family and friends. By you sharing and commenting, it helps my algorithm go out there, and more people that would love to just be in my channel. This kind of content will be fine. And I share shorts, videos, these kind of videos, but I share different types of videos. My granddaughter just came, so I had to pause. And so we were talking about that. We're like, oof, let's go find verses, my daughter and I, of course. And I'm gonna share at least, for example, the 611 in the verse. And it says, the most commonly referred 611 Bible verse, Ephesians 6:11, which says, put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. This verse is part of a longer passage instructing believers to take up God's spiritual armor to stand against evil, which is not against people, but against a spiritual forces of evil. Gives me the chills just saying this verse, because it's so true. You know, it's very, very true. It's just hit like spot on. And guys, I had to sneeze. And in 611 verse also, the Strong's number of 611 is a prominent example that includes Matthew 6:11, the Lord's Prayer asking for daily bread. Thank you, Lily. And in Ephesians 6:11, the call to put the full armor of God. And on Timothy 6:11, a charge to a man of God to pursue righteousness and godliness. And alternately, Strong's Concordance 6:11 refers to the different Greek and Hebrew words. In Ephesians 6:11, the verse encourages believers to prepare for spiritual warfare. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Remember, we was just exampling that before I even started the verse itself. And I say, no one can come against the Lord. No one can come against them without feeling the consequences sooner or later. In Matthew 6:11, part of the Lord's Prayer in this verse asks God for daily provisions. Give us today our daily bread. Besides protection, because when I pray for protection. So we should all ask in prayer to whoever you believe in, or whatever is your desires, and whatever it's, as long as it's done with good faith, you ask, and I ask to have a for my kids and I and everyone in the world to have a plate in there. I also ask in prayer for a roof over their heads, and to be safe, to be guarded by any evilness, whether it's known or unknown. You never know. Some of us know the known enemies, but behind the scenes there's a lot of unknown enemies that pretend to be your friends or your family. It could be anybody. So you ask in prayer to be protected by anyone in your family, in your household, in your partner, whoever. And in Timothy 6:11, the verse instructs Timothy to the evil things and pursue spiritual virtues. But you, man of God, flee from all this and pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, endurance, and gentleness. In Hebrew language, if I look for the number 6:11, it means harm, evil, mischief, or disaster. This word appears in biblical in a context to describe situations of adversary, familial and infamilial crisis, and the need of divine justice. And if you remember, and if you watch my videos, you know that I have made and had uploaded a video that I talk about just that. That I said, all eyes on me, all eyes on you, all eyes on everyone. And as I'm saying this, I'm also saying that we will prevail in divine justice. Things will all come to the light, and because of the Lord, He's gonna make it possible that the truth will be with us all the time, and in His face we will prevail with divine justice. And on our behalf, because I truly believe it. There's no one out there that can tell me that otherwise. And the spiritual significance, while not a number itself, remember we're talking about 6:11, but rather a word or concept within the Hebrew lexicon. The context of its usage highlights themes of divine concern for human life and the importance of justice. It underscores the consequences of harm, the call for recompense, contrasting with human retaliation. And now comparison with modern usage. Let's see what it says. With the 611, it may also invoke modern associations such as the old 611 phone number, for example, right? For customer information. Through this separate from its Hebrew meaning. Some interpretations can say to connect this number to spiritual themes. I love this. Themes of awakening and balance are distinct from the biblical Hebrew. So you see it changes the meaning and the distinct from the biblical Hebrew and what the concept of the 611 will mean in the scriptures as the spiritual meaning. And the reason we was talking about this, my daughter and I, was because we also like to go to any one of us. Like I search my dad's birthday, for example, and the meaning of his birthday, like the first, let's say his birthday is in June and it's 11. So June 11, his birthday. So I search for that number in the verses, in the scriptures, and I just be like, wow, what it means, what this verse talks about. And believe it or not, most of us we had searched within our family's birthday. We're like, whoa, that goes so much with that person for some reason. It's just another way to find it interesting to read the scriptures. It's another way of seeing it that way, just to encourage. If you in the past had, most of you know the scriptures left and right. I'm not an expert. I never said I was. I'm not in church 7 days a week, but I'm a Lord's believer and I believe in my ancestors. You guys always know I keep them very present, very respectfully. I always remember them with a lot of love. And my loved ones that are gone, when it's too soon, and that I remember them every day. It's very important for me to remember with lots of love the good times, and that I know I will see them again, and that's a promise. And I know and I believe in that promise that I'll see my dad again. My brother, since dad is not here, the babies that I left too soon, I know I will see them again. And for you that have a special person that left soon, let me tell you, it's always with you and it's in your heart, and they know that you love them and they always will be loved by you and remember with a lot of respect and love. And for you, big hug. And I would like to encourage you to see your birthday, and then leave it in a comment if you did win at least 2 verses or 1, just to see how it was. And let's make it let's do that, like a little study thing. And I already had mentioned some of the resellers here, and I'm happy you are here in my channel, and that you are here as my subscriber. I respect each one of you. I couldn't be even more thankful to have you watching my videos, because you matter to me. Each one of you, I respect you individually for who you are, for the respect that you give me back. And I couldn't be more thankful that, sometimes it's better to be silent, and then if we have to stand up for ourselves, you know how to do it. And those this if I don't have nothing nice to say about a person, I'm not gonna say it unless I have to approach a matter, and then I will bring the receipts and I will approach it accordingly. But besides that, everything is so awesome and good to know that each one of the persons that I do watch, are and you see me there sometimes. Not all the time you're gonna see me around, because it's It's I have taken time to be with my grandchildren. It's all day, you know, they're very special. They have, you know, their special conditions that, you know, meritates that I, as the grandmother, be there for them also, and their moms, and what it is, that's what we love to do. And then here, you know, whenever I can, I'm in Bruce and Dennis channel every Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and on Mondays, of course, at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And Wendy Wolf Walker will be posting whenever she goes live, and you will see me there too also. You know, just sharing comments with you all there. And but she also has the bench videos, she has shorts. She's funny as heck, and I'm sure she don't even plan them, they just come out like that because she's just funny. Maybe she don't see herself like that, but I do. I enjoy her videos, and you could watch what she has and what she makes. She has the different videos, guys, that you could go watch. Just like Leslie, Black Dog Vintage. She's in Spain right now. May you enjoy, my love, so much. We all need that good vacation, and you look so happy with your son, and you deserve every happiness that comes to you. You're a very wonderful person. And Jen Gems, you're gonna see her on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Central Time. At that time, I kind of like picking up the kids, but you still see me around. I'm always there with my daughter, so my daughter knows that she will drive, or vice versa, you know, whenever she could. But most of the time, I do the driving, and she's there with me, just listening and watching, and I be sharing, and I love being on Jen Gems moderator. Thank you for always cheering me up, respecting me for my unique ways, for who I am, and I respect you and Joe back, and I know you guys are very kind. Like Jen Gems would like to save the world, but she won't be able to. You know, we live in actually, it's always been like this. You know, humanity always has been like this. It's just more, like I say, more exposed nowadays. We're still on Revelation. Don't forget, people will reveal themselves more and more and more every day, how they really feel about you, me, and everyone. You're gonna see it. Nobody has to tell you anything. You will see. Please keep it kindness. Every day is a magical day. It's amazing to put future to assistance now. So I think when I think of future, I think of assistance now, and read on it, you know, and look for your birthday in the verses. Make it I don't know, just see, and then you will tell me in the comments what you think about that, of what we just, you know, saw. And I want to say something. Last Sunday, 9/14, I think it was, I'm not too sure, anyway, I just know, and I wrote this, and I want to share it with you. And I put here, it's okay to cry. How many of you just needed to cry? Let out those tears, those wonderful tears that we hold on so tight to for lots of reasons. And you know, I did let them that day out. I let those tears because I have to. Sometimes we have to let them go. We have to let the tears come out, regardless of whatever. Just let them go out. I guarantee you. Not overdoing it, it's not good, but sometimes some of us just need it. That day I did let those tears come down. And my tears on that Sunday, I had to. I was holding on to too much sadness, anger, disappointments, pain, physically and mentally. So there you go. It's okay to let our tears go. Don't forget. Don't ever forget to please, do what you gotta do and get up as soon as you can. Don't stay down. I'm not an expert whatsoever. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm none of that. I'm a human being. I'm Leonor. And for those of you that watch me, Leonor Reacts. But I share my things, my beliefs, and I respect your thinking and your beliefs as long as it's respectful to everyone. I respect that. And that's what I share weekly and daily, in my emotions. And you see me here and sharing you in someone else's channels too, in the resellers. And I respect each one of you. So I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you are loved, you are beautiful. And find your space and your spot, and just surround yourself with good ones, because there's a lot of good ones out there. And with that being said, you one of them. Keep your head high. Okay? I love you. Just know that your unique ways are perfectly the perfect way. God don't make anything in this world that is not beautiful, and different is okay too. I'll see you in the next video.